done to women. He probably heard it before we did too. He's been in the top of the industry that long, and his best friend was Jay-Z. And then he's gonna tweet out, "We love you, Puff." No.
He said, nah, nigga, you love him. What the fuck is this we shit he's talking about? Nah, you gonna have to speak for your goddamn self. Shit, y'all already know what's cracking, baby. I ain't even here to waste time, bro. Y'all saw the other day, bro, a couple of days ago. I posted a video on Kanye because obviously Kanye was crashing the fuck out on Twitter and shit. And it honestly was fucking wild, bro. He was saying some absolutely wild shit, bro. Some real racist shit. Talking about he want free Diddy and shit. Like, yeah, keep that over there. The fuck are you on, bro? But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Ever since then, Kanye's still been crashing out. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm here to really ask the question, like, yo, is it over for Kanye, bro? Is this the final crash out? Is he ever gonna be able to recover from this? Honestly, probably, knowing how niggas be D-riding, bro, die-harding for this nigga. But is it? I don't know. We here to figure it out, bro. So let's get right into it, gangsta. Let's do it. Hey, man. Shout out Tommy NFG. We got How We Lost Kanye. Y'all already know what it is. First link's in the description. I ain't playing. Y'all already know. Let's get right into it.
Man, oh man, the end of the road. Never thought we'd make it here. Okay, that's a total lie. I knew we would make it here. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just witnessed one of the greatest artists of a lifetime. An artist who's documented his success and knew he was gonna make it from the start. Someone whose story inspired millions out there and whose music changed music as we know it. Single-handedly crumbled his own empire himself. I think we're witnessing
But this not even the first time he's been crashing out.
A musician of Kanye's caliber ever go downhill like him. Kanye's most recent crash out proves to us that his ego isn't just about
like, bro, he was posting like every 20 minutes.
Not caring about what fans or critics have to say. It's also about not caring what the people who love him even say. I'm gonna be fully honest. I think the world owes Kim Kardashian an apology. The amount of hate people gave Kim for keeping her kids away from Kanye was huge. And I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those people hated. So I give my sincere apology.
No, I can give her that though. I mean, like, yeah, Kanye do be tweaking, bro. So it's probably best to keep your kids in like, you know, whatever situation. You know, they're not gonna get mentally traumatized, bro, because their fucking parents are toxic as hell, bro, and they do fucking weird celebrity shit. But yeah, at the same time, bro, I mean, Kim, she's not so innocent herself. Let's not forget what blew her up in the first place. Let's not even, you know what I mean?
To Kim Kardashian, because you were right. Kanye made these videos back in 2022 complaining that Kim wouldn't let him see his kids. I'm saying back then like it was ancient times. It was really 3 years ago. But for Kanye, that's like 4 lifetimes and 5 schizo eras. At that time, everyone was hating on Kim because even though Kanye was still known for saying some crazy stuff then.
Well, Harriet Tubman never actually freed the slaves. She just had the slaves go work for other white people.
Y'all, we leaving right now.
It was before the whole
Yo, what the fuck?
Alex Jones incident and the recent Twitter rant, so we still had some public image there. I'm imagining if this is just the stuff he's saying on Twitter, could you imagine the type of stuff he's saying in real life, especially around his kids, because it's not like he would care they're hearing it. He don't give a f. His wife got butt booty naked at the middle of the Grammys with kids around. After the Alex Jones incident, everyone pretty much thought it was over for him. He got all his sponsorships pulled away. All his friends and families cut ties with him, except a couple people. And a lot of Kanye Glazers couldn't find a way to defend this. But in some odd, somewhat weird way, he was slowly making a comeback from this. I mean, there were still some Glazers that defended him and said the reason he did that was to get out his business deals.
Yeah, man, we already know. We already know how it be, bro. But Kanye did make Graduation. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Some heads put it best, bro. Like, yeah, nah, I'm sorry. Graduation King fly for this time, bro. He done crashed out too many times. Like, Graduation saved him from all those times. This time, no, he want free Diddy. He was saying, fuck Virgil. Nah, shit is cooked, Kanye. You gonna have to eat this one on the chin, for real.
I'm sure the billionaire Kanye West could have found a way to get out his deals with lawyers. Like, I don't know about that one. And his recent tweets prove he did that because he actually believed what he said. I would say the comeback started with his halfway apology. He apologized to the Jewish community in 2023 on his IG post, and also because of Jonah Hill, so shout out to Jonah.
That's my favorite Jew of all time.
He also started making his comeback by doing what he does best and releasing clothes and music. He made the official Yeezy.com website so people could buy from him independently instead of from a brand. Only someone like Kanye and a few select celebs out there could do this and have people care. His name was pushed by labels and brands for 2 decades, so he doesn't need their promotion anymore. And for the music end, he also released Vultures. In typical fashion, he does some crazy and then releases music so people can forgive him and realize how good he is. But this time,
yo, that one clip was so funny. Like, hold on, this shit. He was like, yo, you keep cutting me off. Yo, shut the fuck up or get out. That shit, I be crying.
he does some crazy and then releases music so people can forgive him and realize how good he is. But this time, people weren't rocking with the Kanye formula anymore. Everyone universally agreed that this was his worst album put out and the effect wasn't hitting the same. Even though it has some bangers on there, it wasn't that Kanye magic everyone expects from his albums. And this coming after Donda, an actual good album with some of the most aura-filled shows you could ever witness. That's gotta be the biggest downgrade ever. I'm not even gonna mention Vultures 2 as a piece of work. We're not even gonna acknowledge that. The saving grace was Carnival and it hitting #1 on the Billboard and being a hit, which wasn't because of Kanye, if we're being honest. If Cardi wasn't on Carnival, the whole album would have been forgotten. And Anthony Fantano didn't like it.
Is that a fair take? Is that a fair take? I ain't gonna. Cardi Glazers do be fucking carrying though. I ain't gonna lie. That might be a little bit of a fair take.
You possibly like the album without his
blazing.
This is completely unreviewable trash, and here's why.
7 times speed.
But Kanye's saving grace, if not in music, will always come in fashion. Kanye could tape some souls to a rock on the ground, and it'll become the highest selling thing in fashion for the year. The creative thing about the Yeezy website is that everything is marked at $20, meaning it was affordable to anyone, and it isn't talked about how genius that idea was. Usually we're used to some celebrity or athlete collabing with an array.
That shit just obviously be like, just that shit should just be obvious. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, especially if you price cut or market match, bro. If you match the market and or go below market prices and value, of course you're gonna do better. Like, that is just objectively like obvious. Plus, considering Kanye doesn't even have to spend that much on materials and merch. I mean, obviously you should, because, you know what I'm saying, you want to have higher quality, you know, gear that people are more distinctly want to buy because of the quality and shit. But like, bro, it's Kanye, bro. Niggas glaze the fuck out of him. They're gonna buy his shit regardless of the factor. So he could sell you niggas like legitimate Gildian t-shirts and heads still gonna buy that shit, bro. But yeah, $20, and with how big Kanye is, that shit gonna sell out every time. Hell yeah.
The established brand and selling some for like 8x the price it costs to make. But he was kind of showing us here that them are scammers and could actually sell it for a cheaper price but choose not to. Him releasing one of his weirdest looking shoes ever was smart too, because everyone saw how weird it looked. And we'll usually not buy it for what Yeezys used to be priced at, like $140, and if you're buying it from a reseller back then, it was probably more. But people could see it's $20 and give it a why not. I bought them when they first came out and it took like 3 months to come. And I'm happy to say I wore them twice and never wore them again. They're actually pretty comfy and not bad. But I walked out in public with them on one day and realized how stupid I looked to everyone else. So then I wore them just at home, but eventually changed back to my Crocs because I didn't want to roll the sock up my leg every time to get them on. He also went from looking like Shrek or a goblin from Clash of Clans for a while, back to looking like 2016 Kanye recently. That gave a lot of people hope that he may be returning to a normal.
Like, yeah, he was changing form, bro. He started losing weight and shit, bro. He might be back. Incorrect. Not correct.
That he may be finally cooling off the nitrous. Until the Super Bowl aired a Yeezy ad and he was laid down on a dentist table, probably getting pumped up with 10 gigatons of nitrous while it was going on.
What's up, guys? I spent like all the money for the commercial on these new teeth. So once again, I had to shoot it on the iPhone.
This shit is not funny, but
go to Yeezy.com.
Yo, Ryan Garcia is, yeah, I'm off the nitrous. That shit be fucking crying, son. Oh my god, bro. That shit really wasn't funny, but I'm gonna be honest, y'all niggas. That shit was hilarious. Like, what the fuck?
Not go to Yeezy.com. Unless you're looking for Adolf's newest merch line, I will lay off it. This aired like the Joker airing himself on the news in The Dark Knight. I knew Kanye lost his creative genius when he first started talking about using AI. There are certain places where AI can't work in a job, and music is a big one. No one at this point is stopping him from keeping this AI train going. On his recent interview
with AI to replace like an actual person, like, you know what I'm saying, singing. It's gonna be a different cadence with it until AI's, you know, start getting really, really fucking good, because they're already really good now. Start getting really, really fucking good, and then, yeah, niggas' voices, whole vocal cadence and shit, whole tones is gonna be copied. And then, yeah, we're fucked. Like, it doesn't matter who the fuck is the artist who made the shit, because AI can just clone you, basically. Yeah. Like, we are fucked, bro. Doomer shit. Like, we're fucked.
Unknown D-list, egghead shaped rider Justin LeBoy.
Although Taylor Swift type numbers, it's I had a 7% conversion rate. So let's say if we took
I love when you do math.
Nigga, what?
Math glaze?
Nah.
Math glaze?
Nah.
I love when you do math.
For his new album Bully, which was supposed to start rollout this year, maybe the tweets have something to do with the album name, just maybe. He was talking about using AI for the majority of his album and said it's the next version of sampling.
stay away from AI. It's a more negative reaction than auto-tune. And I remember like I did auto-tune because people thought, they're like, man, this auto-tune is trash. As an artist, I could take anything. I could sell a piece of for like $10 million and shit, you know. And
take a sample, and this is like a dream come true. Back in the days, you used to have to get the 24-track stems, the Motown, like the 24-track reel. It was like this, and they would tape it on a CD or tape it digitally. Then you got the different parts. Right now, you could take any song and separate it. Just get the vocals, just get the bass line, the drums, completely separated. So when I send a song or a sample to my engineers, I just say JS AI, like they had a website.
I don't think he understands the reason why people don't like AI and what it brings to music is because it's lazy. The point of music,
and that's the main thing. It's like, no, people want to have like that blood, sweat, and tears be put into the worker because that's how you know that it's the artist at their peak craft. That's how you know it's gonna be like there's actual substance to the shit.
music is to craft artistic sounds, and people want to feel the emotion from that person's vision. Like I'm imagining Runaway, one of Kanye's most emotional songs, and its layered meaning. If it was made using AI, no one would be able to feel those emotions. It might get some of the vocals right and instrumental, but humans can feel other humans' emotions and can tell. That's why with AI art, it's pretty obvious to tell it's AI and looks weird to people. And when he's talking about auto-tune, he's right. At first, people didn't like auto-tune. But the difference between auto-tune and AI is auto-tune still includes some human action. You actually have to record vocals still and edit the auto-tune filter
like,
to
you know what I'm saying? You could still be completely ass. Like, don't get it twisted, but hey, at least it was a real person behind that shit, bro. We know somebody was really making this shit, not just like AI slop that it printed out in like 2 seconds.
You want? Okay, the AI wouldn't be that bad if he was just using the AI to maybe help him break down a sample or something. But he's trying to use AI of his voice with 0% recording coming from him.
It's you can get the fuck up on my shit.
It's you said you can get the fuck up on my shit. Hunt around, hitting with the guap, take a fucking down, hunt around, this way, that kid, the on.
Oh my god, the meat writing is crazy. The meat writing is crazy.
Oh my god, the meat writing is crazy.
This is the same man who said he spent 5,000 hours making a song. So now he doesn't have to do any work if he wants to. He could have someone ghostwrite some lyrics for him, have someone record a reference track for him, then use an AI voice filter and boom, new Kanye song. I would think Kanye would be the one person against AI in music, considering how much he cares about the craft. In actuality, Kanye cared about the music craft, and Ye is the degenerate who doesn't care about his well-being or the people around him. People have been pointing out after his recent crash out that his wife actually might have something to do with it. We all know that Kanye got diagnosed with bipolar disorder in 2016, which was kind of a blessing for him because anytime he lashed out in public, his fans could just blame it on his bipolar.
Kanye's got BPD, don't worry about it. Like, nah, bro, we gotta worry about that shit, bro.
In an interview with Justin LeBoy, he claimed he actually was misdiagnosed and has autism, and that his wife suggests that she thinks he doesn't have bipolar because she's seen it before.
To do that, because you say something about your personality doesn't feel like it's bipolar. I've seen bipolar before. I've seen she's educated, so I've seen.
And apparently she's also seen not having clothing as not a problem either. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really trusting what the fuck she is seeing. No cap, I'm trusting what the doctor is seeing on your motherfucking prescription. Like
bipolar before, and come to find out it's really a case of autism that I have, and autism takes you to a Rain Man thing where you're like,
you take medication, does it work for you? What gets you out of?
I haven't taken the medication since I found out that it wasn't bipolar, that wasn't the right diagnosis. That I found out, I was like,
I don't don't know who that doctor was, but fire that immediately. He's a far cry from autism or bipolar. It's looking more like schizophrenia.
Yeah.
And coincidentally,
Yeah.
this episode came out on February 4th, 3 days before he started crashing out on Twitter. I don't know how long meds take before they start wearing off, but my prediction is that probably has something to do with it. So if it is
Most
because
likely.
of Bianca, thanks raw naked chicken wing, you ruined my life. All I'm saying is Kim would have stopped this bullshit ASAP. The worst tweet has got to be him saying
Honestly, fair.
Virgil. Actually, let me not pick a worse tweet. He's defending Diddy and R. Kelly. Him and
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, that was a stray that just didn't make any sense, especially like y'all see here, like they collabed on a good amount of work, so I don't know why Kanye would feel like any negative reinforcement towards Virgil. This shit is just like Kanye was really tweaking the fuck out.
Virgil had known each other since 2003. And for some reason, Kanye's always held some type of envy against him because Virgil became the fashion director at Louis Vuitton and he didn't. I think their decision was based off a couple of things. One probably being they didn't want to pick the guy that was gonna risk tweeting out slavery's a choice one day. You know, just a safe option. Even when Kanye was at Virgil's first show and hugged him, deep down inside, he wished that was him, and I guess he never let it go. But you can't be happy for your homie? Even if something like this happened with my close friend, I might be mad initially or wish I wanted it, but at the end of the day, I'ma still be happy for them. Like, y'all saw each other go from nothing to being the biggest fashion leaders, and Kanye already had Yeezys, which was already successful, so it came down to ego and wanting him to rule everything. Also saying he stole my position and culture strategically is so ego-eccentric.
What the
like,
fuck?
you're the one who literally hired him to be on your team years ago.
That's what I'm about to say. I'm like, how the fuck did he steal your position? That shit doesn't make any sense. Yeah, see, nah, that's what I'm saying. Kanye truly was fucking tweaking the fuck out. Like, if he keeps going on crash outs like this, bro, this shit really going,
it would
like,
be one
seriously
thing
get
if
bad.
Virgil was
Worse than it already has
alive
been.
and he's ranting on him and he still has a chance to talk back, but he's on him while he's not even alive. Also, the amount of Jew tweets, like, holy Kanye
Yeah,
could
nah,
trip on a
Kanye truly
rock in a
does hate
deserted
Jews for
mountain and
whatever
he's going,
fucking
ah,
reason.
damn, that's gotta be the work of a Jew. He can't make up his mind. He goes on hating them for multiple tweets to then thanking them for making corn, posting corn all over his feed for people to watch. I know people probably threw their phones in public after opening Twitter that day. Dog, he's the same man who said corn ruined his
Though use of porn destroyed my family, but Jesus will hear everything. I am not going to lie. Yeah. Is it doing the same thing right now? Because, yeah, bro, that fucking nudity and considering you posted corn yourself, Kanye, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is still doing that to this day.
his life after finding God and that it destroyed his family. It's sad too knowing his kids are old enough to now understand what he's doing and saying. Especially Nora, she's 11 years old now turning 12. Imagine her friends asking her why her dad is tweeting out that he's a Nazi. I wouldn't be surprised if some of her friends' parents aren't letting them see her anymore. The thing that really doesn't make sense is the Diddy defending. Like, bro,
Yeah,
you
that
called
shit
him out
does
multiple
not make
times
no
in the
fucking
past.
sense.
None of these that want to say something
Travis
now.
gave you the address, though, right?
Travis gave me the address. But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, all you fake hard niggas, fuck you. Hold on.
Okay.
All you fake hard niggas, fuck you.
I don't know what changed his mind. Maybe he listened to a couple of fire Diddy songs. Do
Fuck
those
no.
even exist? Now that I
Hell
think
no.
of it, I can't even name 3 Diddy songs. Can y'all? And you know
No,
for a
I
fact
don't
he's
give a
heard
fuck.
stories in the past of how terrible
Fuck the
Diddy
diddler.
is and what he's done to women. He probably heard it before we did too. He's been in the top of the industry that long and his best friend was Jay-Z. And then he's gonna tweet out, "We love you, Puff." No.
He said, haha, nah, nigga, you love him. What the fuck is this we shit he's talking about? Nah, you gonna have to speak for your goddamn self. Hell nah, I don't love no fucking goddamn Diddy, no damn P slip and slide, man. Get Diddy the fuck out of here. Matter of fact, keep Diddy right where the fuck he's at, in a jail cell.
Are not the voice of the unheard. Maybe you were in the past, but I did not sign off on that. Then he goes
I
on
did
to
not
defend
either.
R. Kelly and say
Fuck
the
no.
age of parental consent in Massachusetts is 14.
Damn, bro. Kanye really busting out his Sneeko arguments. Or pre-teen Sneeko arguments. Damn, this shit is sad as fuck.
Which he got community noted on, and it isn't even true. I think he feels the industry f***ed him over and set him up. So everyone who's been accused and convicted of something from the industry has also been set up, and they only had it happen to them because of Like sometimes Kanye,
Or they're just, disgusting fucking pedophiles. There's that.
People are just terrible people like you.
Yeah.
You know there's no comeback from this rant when Travis Scott and Tyler, the Creator, unfollowed him. Bro, I know for a fact I heard Travis. That's literally his role model and actual brother-in-law. He stuck with him through all the controversies and has always held down that
Travis
he's his
like
hero.
shit.
After this, I can't see him saying it anymore without facing some type of backlash. And Elon Musk unfollowing too might be the craziest one. This is the equivalent of Stalin versus Hitler. It's like he wants to be alone and have no friends and family and only have his naked wife. Saying you only tour for the money too is the final way of cutting off your core fans. Like if you're a Kanye...
Wait, what the fuck? I tour for the money. I'd rather be playing Last of Us Part 1 and 2, which was made by Jewish people. Good job. Thank you. Yo, what? First of all, the Last of Us series got it. Second of all, what the fuck, bro? That's not something you should just openly say, Kanye, considering now that's going to definitely significantly decrease your tour revenue, because why the fuck would I go to a show if Kanye doesn't even want to fucking perform, basically? I know he's not going to give it his all. He doesn't even want to be here.
Saying you only tour for the money too is the final way of cutting off your core fans.
Exactly.
Like if you're a Kanye rider and see this, he's basically spitting in your face and saying he's only interacting with you for the money. But best believe if he has a tour, people will still be running to buy those tickets. And him managing to get the Super Bowl ad still after everything, only to remove everything off the store after the ad and just have a swastika shirt up. Someone at Fox is getting fired because this could have easily been prevented. They finally shut the store down after 16 hours of it being up. And yes, Kanye, we know who you're gonna blame for this, even though you're literally selling swastikas. My final thoughts on why this whole rant got fired up in the
oh my god, the Jews took it down. I wonder why.
First place is because it got confirmed this year that he's a billionaire again with a net worth of $2.77 billion, which meant that he's now more richer than he was before with his sponsorships and deals. So we saw this and saw Elon Musk Twitter and realized he made a comeback while saying the most crazy ever. And now that no one can stop him, he will just say what he wants and he'll still be a billionaire.
Yeah, he'll still wake up to $1 billion, so shit, god damn it.
If this was the stuff he always wanted to say, then he's always been psychotic. Because what do you mean just because you're a billionaire and no one can stop you now that this is what you always wanted to say? I'm trying to think if I'm in the same position and feel the same way. I'm not sending out these tweets still because...
You're not sending out these tweets at all because you have a fucking $1 billion. You don't have time to schizo rant. Like, I'm sure you're probably running some fucking huge corporation and shit like all these other fucking billionaires. I mean, Elon still finds time to bullshit around and do dumb shit and lie about fucking Path of Exile 2 gameplays and shit. But I mean, even still, like, you wouldn't be fucking schizo posting on Twitter about being a fucking Nazi and wanting to free goddamn Puff like fucking P. Diddy and shit. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
These are not in my thoughts through the day. I'm not casually thinking that R. Kelly and Diddy should be free. If you're asking what I'm gonna do, considering my glazing of Kanye in the past, that music is still getting blasted. I'm sorry, he will be my number one.
Separate the art from the artist.
But
Kanye is the very definition
as
of
my
that.
goat anymore. I know it's a sad day. The tabloids are in for one today. Kanye West was my goat and the one that inspired me. Yay?
Ye's the devil.
At least that's my way of coping with it. I hope for the sake of his family and even his wife he gets help. I know if they split up, she's about to come out with some of the most crazy...
What the fuck is that fit, bro? This fit is so ass.
We've ever seen. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
I ain't gonna lie. Shout out Tommy NFG. We got how we lost Kanye West, and like, yeah, I pretty much agree with Tommy fully on the John. I'm not gonna lie, like, yo, Gabe's just been tweaking out, and I don't know if there's like an alter ego John, like, yo, we done separated Kanye West from Ye. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but this current like version of Kanye just crashed out, like this this current version of Kanye crashing out. Yeah, I'm not fucking with this one. This one is like going off the complete fucking deep end. Like, he damn near wants to be Hitler. He wants to free fucking Puff. He wants to do a whole bunch of bullshit. I'm not gonna lie, bro, and it's really just sad to see, bro, because like, goddamn, bro, we obviously know Kanye is a legendary fucking artist, legendary creator, legendary fashion designer, and now he wants to go down the pipeline and do all this crazy shit. But I mean, we can't even really say we're surprised, but as Kanye's had many crash outs and like crash outs and shit like before this, and even have said shit again, like when he went on InfoWars on Alex Jones and shit, like, come on, bro, we already knew he was crashing out. The DEFCON 3 shit, like, come on, bro, like, niggas already knew what it was, but still unfortunate to see. But again, shout out Tommy FG, like I said in the beginning, first link to the original video gonna be down in the description. You already know, I'm not playing. Other than that, baby, I'm gonna have to catch y'all on the flip. Peace.
you.